call in support. You might be somebody that is feeling a little alone right now, not really knowing if you have any support out there. If you feel like you don't have anybody, but you do. Sorry. Okay, spirits, what does this collective need to know? And what does this collective need to hear? This one's wanting to come out. Turn your gaze within. You feel like you need faith, but you don't have any faith. And it's been really hard to look for a clear path when really it just looks a little fuzzy. It looks really fuzzy, actually. You got the love. You're feeling very torn in like a lot of different ways. You have been in a partnership or in a partnership where you feel like you depend on each other, and you realize that you've been having to establish some boundaries to keep your independence aligned with what you want in your life, and not trying to feel dragged down by your partner, or you did. What else does this collective need to know? Spirits, please give me something. This energy is just very low. I don't know how else to say it. It just feels like, I just feel like all of a sudden I'm very tired. Surrender, holding the opposites extremes of life. So whatever you're holding on to right now, you need to let it go. You need to fall into the unexpected. This life is but a single breath in the extinguishable existence of your experience as a soul. The Great Mother wants you to hand over your loneliness, worries, hurt, sorrow, fears, burdens, and doubts, to lay them on her altar, to fall fully into her arms, to remember that while these extremes are difficult, they can also be magnificent. The more wildly the pendulum of your life swings, the more truthfully you can say, I've truly lived. So let's do a little affirmation card. Today I will forgive. Today I will forgive any past mistakes I have made and love myself unconditionally. I'm sorry, this reading started off really it started off really heavy. Like the energy is very heavy. I feel like it made me want to go take a Tylenol, and now like all of a sudden it's being lifted up a little bit, which is pretty good. So we've been a little down in the dumps. We've been going through a depression. Even pain gives us lessons, and every lesson changes us. So y'all are going through it. Something is going on. Something is not holding you to it. Something not doing it for you. Let's see if let's get into tarot, if they have anything to say. So we have the 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. Y'all have been pretty broke. You're kind of walking your own little path here. Can we kind of clarify a little bit more on this 5 of Pentacles? The Page of Pentacles. Okay. We're looking okay here. The Page of Pentacles is pretty good after this because it brings a new idea of horizons, a new opportunity. If you see something pop up like applying for a new job, even though you're not looking for a new job, this might be something that you should take as a sign and apply for it. Just go ahead and do it. It might change your life. Like, you don't know. It might be a creative opportunity. What does the future look like for this collective? King of Wands. All right. Okay, get it. Lizards might be significant. I wrote in my book, before I continue, I wrote Northern Lights, lightning, and a black bird. It kind of looks like the Northern Lights. Maybe I'm tripping, but... And this also is lightning. It looks like lightning coming off of the rocks, but it also kind of looks like a waterfall. That's interesting. I kept seeing an eyeball like this too. I kept seeing something like that. Let's get into the other tarot. which this one's a little bit more mystical, you know. Is there anything else that this collective needs to know or needs to hear right now? Oh, that's too much. Maybe. What kind of clarity can you give this collective? Give us a message. Seven of Bows, clearance. King of Stones, wolf. And the Six of Stones, exploitation. Okay. You need to stop exhausting yourself. Stones is earth energy. We have some fire energy. It seems like you're exhausting a lot of what you have going on. You're giving something a little bit too much and you don't need to give it too much. Do you know what I mean? There's give and take here. Yeah, you feel pretty broken. Honestly. Let's see if we can find anything in here. Let's see about the wolf. You are a natural leader. You are a business person. You're looking to find good friendship and financial support. So think about, where do you need to provide this support? Where is life offering you its riches? You need to appreciate the good things in life, which I know is really hard to do sometimes. I get it, especially when you feel really overwhelmed with everything. Let's do a few more of these. Let's see if we get anything out of it. Any advice for this collective? Give us some advice. Back to Star Ancestors. I had this the other day. The card looks different than the last time I saw. But I keep getting this card. Star Ancestors. This one wants to come out too. Your life is a canvas. I need something else. I know you keep telling me the same thing, Spirit, but weight of the world. Your boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Well, that's that. I don't know if I'm ever going to post this, but let's just, keep on going. But if you feel pulled to do something, but you're not quite sure, just do it and see where it leads you. This life isn't worth living unless you do what you want and go to the places that you feel pulled to. This has me thinking a lot about my life. So thank you, spirits. Thank you, collective. I know this was really kind of all over the place. I was going to do multiple groups, but I feel like this just needs to be its own group. This just needs to be its own thing. So yeah, thank you. Thanks for joining.